Most developers use for loops and while loops interchangeably, but choosing the wrong one can lead to bugs and confusing code. Let's break down when to use each. The fundamental difference is about control. A for loop iterates a known or fixed number of times. You typically use it when you know exactly how many iterations you need, like processing every item in a list. A while loop, on the other hand, continues until a condition becomes false. You don't know in advance how many times it'll run. The for loop bundles initialization, condition, and increment all in one clean line at the top, while a while loop only checks the condition and you handle the rest yourself. So when do you pick one over the other? Use for loops when working with arrays, collections, or ranges. If you're iterating through a list of users or counting from 1 to 10, for loop is your go-to. Use while loops when you're waiting for user input, reading data until you hit a sentinel value, or processing data until a specific condition is met. For example, keep asking for a password until the user gets it right, or read lines from a file until you reach the end. Here's the critical warning about while loops. If your condition never becomes false, you've created an infinite loop and your program hangs. Always make sure the condition will eventually change. For loops protect you from this because they have a built-in termination. Another tip: if you can count the iterations, use a for loop. Your code will be clearer and less error-prone. Bottom line: for loops when you know the count, while loops when you're waiting for a condition. Master this distinction and you'll write cleaner, safer code. Now go practice with both and see the difference yourself. Want to get better at answering questions like this? With Interview Mentor, you practice real interview questions out loud. You get personalized feedback and a grade on every answer, and you can track your improvement over time.